just a small scripture this morning that God, I'm going to take it from there for what God wanted me to tell everybody. Are you anchored in Him?
Praise the Lord.
This morning, are you anchored in Him?
Amen.
Because people of God, I want to tell you, in order to be able to stand the storms that's brewing out there for us, that's coming to us. Because it's coming up the season now where there are storms finna form up now.
Yes.
And we better get prepared for the storms that's coming.
Amen.
Amen. But are you anchored? You have to be anchored in God and you stand. Because when the storms come, a lot of people get worried and weary. But if you don't have God in you, then you will be scared. But you got to have Him anchored. It goes on, Father, but He just wants to ask you, are you anchored in Him? Because He'll send in some storms that's coming our way. Remember saying the storm is brewing out in the ocean, and it's coming our way. You better get prepared, because this is a true thing. The storms is forming up right now. We got hurricanes that had one hurricane barrier that's out there now. They got other storms that are coming behind that. But God, I want to know, are you going to be anchored in Him? Because are you going to lose your soul, going to be lost out there when the storm comes through? Because they are brewing out there right now. God said, are you anchored? Be anchored. You got to be steadfast to be able to be sustained, to have God in your life. To be able to sustain this thing. You got to have a plantation. You got to have, when you build a house, you got to have your ground. You got to have it set right.
That's right.
You just can't take your house and just sit it up on anything.
That's right.
Build that foundation up right.
Amen.
Because sometimes, as you go through the Three Little Pigs, we go to those stories of Three Little Pigs, how they did, but then they built a brick house on the end. But he huffed and he puffed, he still couldn't blow the house down. You know what I mean? I felt they had Jesus with them, because they had sense to be able to go build their house like it's supposed to be. So you need to build your house like you're supposed to build your house to be built. Build it in Jesus.
Amen.
Build it in Jesus. For you to be anchored. Because I'm telling you, people, there are storms coming. The storms are all coming. You see, it's going to take a shaking in this world, in this place. The last time we had a storm coming last year, that storm was a category 4 to 5. When it got to us, it was just a tropical storm.
Nobody but God.
But let me tell y'all, it's getting to the last days. The storms are brewing up right now. They're bringing names. They got names. But you hadn't got that name called the killer yet. They don't see one called the killer was coming. But it's going to be just as bad as coming. But you got to be anchored in God. Because God sends storms, all kinds of things that happen. And it's in the Word that's coming. People get anchored in God. Get Him. Get anchored in Him. Build your foundation.
Amen.
Build your foundation right.
Amen.
Just don't go out there and just put a little bit of straw under your house.
They gonna do
Expect
it.
for it to stand. When it comes along with the storms, because the storms are coming. The storms are coming. Listen, I'm telling you now, the storms are coming. Get yourself anchored in God. Quit playing with Him. Because you got the only way to stand, to be able to stand, you have to have Him in you.
Amen.
You got to be with you. You cannot throw Him to the side. Amen. And it's just a word He told me. When my wife told me this morning, she said, "Would you hit me so hard?" I said, "Lord,
The Lord
I'm
hit you.
prepared. I don't know I'm prepared." And God told me, "You should always be prepared." He said, "I want you to tell them there's a storm brewing out there, and it's coming their way." And He wants y'all. I want you to get anchored in me. A lot of people need to hear this. To be anchored in God. You got to get anchored. He said, just tell them the storm is coming. It's one storm so comes, it's going to blow it. It's going to blow. He said right there, it won't be water. It'll be fire next time when He comes through. When He comes, it's like a thief of the night. But that's what He wanted me to tell you. I said, Lord, that's what you want me to tell me. Lord, I said, I want you to tell me.
Praise God.
Because a lot of people are just standing, but they have no kind of strength. A little wind just blow them any kind of way. Because you know what they're doing? They're playing and putting God over there on that side. How can you stand and you sit there and put your foot out there, one foot out there, one foot back in the house? It's time time to start playing anchor. When you can anchor him, you stand still straight. Just like the soldier stand. You know how the soldier stand, and you salute him. That's how you stand with God. That's how he wants you to do. He don't want you to be standing like this here. He wants you to be straight up with him.
Amen.
Be straight up with God. God wants you to be straight, to be anchored with him. Or whatever it takes to hold you down. Keep him and hold you down. But God, if you don't have God in you, any kind of low wind
Make it.
will blow you over. There you go. Gone.
That's
But
right.
God says it's a storm brewing. I'll tell you again, he says a storm brewing out there. And it's coming our way. It's coming our way. But we better be prepared and be ready to get with him. Get it down to him. It's just a little scripture. She told me want nothing. When she told me that, that's what the Lord said. Simply, just tell him. Are you anchored in me? I want you to be anchored in me. That's what he had. That's all the Lord told me. I said, Lord, that's what you want me to tell him because it hit me. So I'm telling you, she got me this morning. She said, somebody preaching this morning. She told me, she said, I said, well, no prophet during the afternoon. And I ain't evangelist. She said, no. I said, ain't deep. I was thinking more. I said, well, and she said, I said, well, me? She said, yeah. I said, oh, Lord. I said, hey. I don't